Yo friends, I'm out processing pawpaw seeds today. This video is more for me than anyone else. I really want to record my methods for doing this in fall of 2025. But please follow along. I would say maybe don't put all your eggs in this one basket until I post a follow-up video summer of 2026 to see how successful this method was. Or if you have suggestions for improving this method for me, or if you think that you've done this method yourself and think it's going to work great, just let me know too. Last year I had a very different method and it worked great. I had a very high germination rate in this summer and I was really thankful that so many of them germinated. It just took a lot of effort. I spent the time to individually clean every single pawpaw seed. It was a lot of time, and I took up a lot of fridge space as I'm storing them inside in our fridge. So I'm trying a very different method here that I think is simulating nature as best as possible. I'm hoping for a similarly high germination rate with comparatively almost no work. These are some really special pawpaws I collected from an orchard here in Lancaster County. So these seeds will produce pawpaw trees that will, definitely taste great and be really happy, healthy trees, but more likely than not, they will be more productive or bigger pawpaws, maybe tastier pawpaws than wild varieties. Now they've been sitting here in this bucket for almost a week. I protected them from, from rodents or raccoons who wanted to get in there. But other than that, I've just been kind of letting them sit and soften up. There's probably even a little bit of mold at the bottom, and I think I'm okay with that. So all I'm doing here is just squeezing the seeds out and then throwing all the excess pulp and skins into this bucket here. I think by storing these seeds outside in their natural environment, in like wood chips or sawdust, even a little soil, I think I won't need to worry about cleaning them so much because they're not cleaned in the wild. And I think little microbes or ants or whatever is going to get in there and clean all of the extra pawpaw flesh off for me, so I don't have to do that work. Alright, so I've washed the gunk off of my hand and I've finished squeezing out seeds here. I'm estimating there's about 300 or 400 pawpaw seeds in this big pile right here, and now I'm going to get ready to set them up for storage. I have these 4-gallon buckets with lids. I drilled holes in the lids and then holes in the bottom of the buckets to allow drainage. I want to store these outside in an environment similar to their natural environment. So they would be outside, they would be surrounded by like leaf litter and a little bit of wood chips or soil, and they would be rained on, but they wouldn't sit in water, the rain would pass through. I've also gone through the process of triple labeling everything. So I have this code here for myself. S means storage, and this is storage bucket number 3. I did it in 2 different types of pen in case it washed away. And I also wrote named variety pawpaw on top. In a special Google Docs, I have that special code linked to more details about where I collected these pawpaws and about how many are estimated in here. Put it on the top, put the code on the side, and I also put it in a thing inside just in case these get washed away. I really didn't want to lose the information about these seeds. So now I'm going to pour these seeds in this bucket and mix them in thoroughly with the wood chips and with some of the leaf compost I have in here. I'm planning to do about 1/3 of compost / wood chips and 2/3 pawpaws, so this will be pretty full by the time I'm done here. Assuming that the germination rate is the same as storing it in my fridge in moist sand, the one issue I see with this system is that it's going to be hard to pick out these small little black pawpaw seeds from amongst these wood chips in the spring, so I don't think I'll be able to pick them out individually and plant them individually. I think what I'm going to end up doing is just spreading this whole mixture on the top of a bed and then topping it with a little bit more compost. We'll see how that goes. I kind of know about how many pawpaws are in each bucket, about how many pawpaw seeds are in each bucket, and I know about how many seeds I want on each bed, so I think I can kind of split it up and do it evenly. They won't be space great, but I'm putting the buckets on the ground. I thought about putting them on a pallet, but I'm thinking I want microbes or ants or whatever to crawl up through the holes in the buckets and eat some of the pawpaw flesh and stuff. I may put a layer of wood chips down just to make them flat, so when the rain comes it doesn't run off but goes through the holes. And then additionally, as we get closer to fall here, I'm going to surround these buckets with leaves, wood chips, whatever, to help kind of insulate it so they don't experience a hard frost. Try to post an update video midsummer, see how the germination rate is.